What's up, Padawan? What's up, Padawan? After Joe, what can tell like a T? I'm motherfucking is. Today we want to talk about this girl, Treasure. No, everybody's seen her on the Dr.Phil show. And at first, I didn't get to watch the whole episode because I was working. And and for one, when I found out about this, because a couple of my coworkers they watched it and saw it and all this and that, and they was talking about this girl and how she hated black people are this and that, and monkeys and all this shit. And I was like, it's funny. Like when I started watching it, I kind of laughed and I was like, she kind of reminds me of Uncle Ruckus. You know, Uncle Ruckus from the Boondock. You know, that black man on there that didn't like black folks, but he sat there and hanged out with black folks and ate with black folks. But he praised the world. He praised white folks. Like I remember the episode of Boondocks where he was working a party full of white people and he was singing "Don't Trust Them New Niggas Over There," and it made me laugh because I thought it was funny. I say, but it's true. You will see that. And this girl Treasure, which is on the right, and her sister's on the left. Her sister's name is Nyam. Okay, Miss Richards. I'm sorry I messed up her name, but I'm tired. It's late, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna hold off on trying to figure out to do this video. At first, I thought I was gonna hold off to do this video. The reason why is because I wanted to see the truth about this. I want to get my information right before I even do the video, and I did. I'm glad I did because I picked up on so much about this Treasure girl. Now you see her sister on the left and Treasure's on the right. The story goes is her and her siblings by did grow up in a rich in the suburbs. They did have a stepfather that was white. That was the truth part. That was truth. When he died, they did move to the ghetto. They did move to the hood. To find out the girl was buying weed from the dollar store and selling for more money. And her sister did a live stream on Facebook, not Facebook, but Instagram, uh, saying that she's lying, that her sister's lying. She is just as hood as anybody else. Da 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 da. Nigga. And I saw a video of Treasure sitting up there saying that still talking bad about black folks. That she praised the white folks, pretty much like Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks. And and I sat there and thought, I was like, okay, this is something else. Like when I saw that, didn't see the episode, but I saw bits and pieces. One thing that threw me off because, like I said, when she went on the Dr. Phil show, I feel bad for Dr. Phil because this girl thought she saw her opportunity to go on there and try to get well known. And I know why she did this. She did it because of her, Danielle Bregoli. She saw the episode of Danielle Bregoli, a white girl trying to act hood, and the girl ended up getting a record deal. Pretty much, even watching the Dr. Phil show, Dr. Phil has been asked, "Do you think that kids will see the Danielle Bregoli episode or the Treasure episode and think that they'll get a contract deal of doing get a contract deal in a recording deal or a movie deal or a show deal and all so on and so forth?" He thinks no. And he thinks they're rewarding bad behavior. I agree. I agree. When he sat there and said he wasn't talking bad about Daniel Bregoli, but when he said when they reward bad behavior, that is wrong, which is true, which is how it is. Danielle Bregoli was rewarded for her bad behavior, going on stage on national TV saying "Catch me outside." How about that? Even though people saying it's fake, I think it is fake because it's kind of odd to have a white girl that goes on national TV acting all hood and shit. Then you see a black girl go on their show acting all white, acting all white. talking bad about black folks, but praising white people. I mean, it makes you say, it's like, is these people using Dr. Phil to get all this a publicity stunt to get recognized, to be well known? And I sat there and I thought when I did watch it and I was at work, when I watched bits and pieces of it and then I went to work, people was talking about it and they say, well, something's wrong with this girl. And this, I work around black folks. And I'm half black and half white. And I know who my father is. My father's black. My stepdad was black. I know who the hell I am. I'm not going to walk around and say I'm one nationality or the other. I'll just say it, I'm biracial because I don't want to be rude to my parents, my father or my mother, because my father might be black and my mother might be white, but I'm not going to disrespect him and say I'm one minority. And when I was hearing them talk about it, and I told them about this young lady, WoahhVicky, I say this girl, and plus Danielle Bregoli, I said this girl thought she was black, and she went on TV, not TV, but she went on YouTube and started doing all that racist shit, talking ghetto. She's getting record deals, and I'm sitting up here thinking, why are these, not to be mean or racist, but why are these white kids getting record deals for acting ghetto, for acting black, for doing this shit? And then when you see a black girl do this, they criticize her. I'm not trying to take it out. Well, she's innocent. All this. I'm pretty much saying when a black girl does this, she gets more criticized and crucified than anybody, any other minority. Nobody sit there. Nobody sit there and brought up Danielle Bregoli or WoahhVicky and said, "Well, those two white girls should never get a record deal." Da 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 da. But when it came down to this black girl, everybody rode her ass. True, I'm glad her sister Nia, I think it's her name, Naya, I think it's her name, Naya, came out and said the truth. She did buy hair from the dollar store and sold it for $50 and got paid for it. She was more hood rat than anything. Pretty much exposing her sister for everything. She actually exposed herself. Said, "I got a black friend." She actually exposed her sister, her mother, and her brother, which I praise for this young lady to do, to expose the bullshit of what's been going on. And but I say it again, I agree with Dr. Phil. You don't reward bad behavior. And it got caught in time where people was criticizing this black girl. I said, you know what? I'm glad everybody on YouTube is criticizing, because they didn't even hit the media. Media hasn't even touched this. But I think people do need to start criticizing not just this treasure girl, but Danielle Bregoli too. I say you got to look at it in both ways. How come this white girl set up on the same show, Dr. Phil, was yelling, "Catch me outside"? How about that? I think Adam Calhoun and Ryan Upchurch criticized her. I was like, it's funny. Two white people, Adam Calhoun and Ryan Upchurch, criticized this girl. No, hold on. It was actually Adam Calhoun that criticized her, Daniel Bregoli, and his son Damon criticizing her. It was Ryan Upchurch and Adam Calhoun criticizing WoahhVicky. It took two white dudes to criticize this white girl. No black person jumped on this. Nobody said nothing. They looked at her. When she came out with this song talking shit about rice gum, talking about he eat dog, ching chang, and all that shit, you rode her ass for that. But you really didn't criticize her for acting ghetto. You really didn't criticize her for sitting up and saying, "Oh, she's a white girl trying to be black to get well known." And I think it's kind of shitty that this white girl didn't get criticized, just like Treasure. Treasure's getting criticized, getting her ass handed to her, which she should be getting her ass handed to her. Same as with Daniel Bregoli and WoahhVicky. But I still think it's unfair that this is the only guest, teen guest that's trying to get well known. He's actually been exposed. Like the stuff she's done, buying hair from the dollar store and selling it for 50 bucks or 100. Her on Facebook saying that she was actually 20, but she lied. She was actually 16, so she can look cool. Then finding out that she did post, she actually scrubbed that shit. Her Facebook clean, where uh, she was saying all black police is killing my brothers and sisters. Uh, police brutality, and all that shit. And I'm sitting there, press like, hold on. Now I saw the images myself. And it kind of made me think. I says, bitch, you set up on a TV show talking about you hate black folks, but on your Facebook you was sitting up there talking about police killing your black brothers and sisters, police brutality, and then you sitting there like, and then you got a sister, a relative coming out in your ass on Instagram, and your mama, and your motherfucking brother. I'm gonna tell y'all this as a YouTuber, and I see this like I always see this. When you sit there and do stupid shit like this, like I said before, I agree with Dr. Phil. You can't reward bad behavior. I'm glad that people outed her ass because she definitely don't need a record deal or anything because she lied to everybody, and that makes us look. But it makes black folks look bad to see somebody like Treasure go up on national TV. Fuck niggas, fuck niggas, fuck black folks. Black folks ain't shit. Not saying like that, but hating on her own race. But then you find out she was acting and playing. It makes you wonder. It's like it's like this. I'm bringing Megan Kelly in this shit. The reason why I want people to understand something. People bitched about Megan Kelly making that blackface comment, making that blackface comment. And I'm gonna ask you this: ain't Danielle Bregoli doing the same thing, blackfacing herself, but she's not putting on the makeup but acting black? Same with WoahhVicky. Ain't she blackfacing herself, but not putting on the makeup, but sitting up there acting black just to get people to like her? It's funny y'all let that shit fall through the cracks. But when you see a black girl acting white, hating her own, acting white and acting like she hates her own race, y'all want to snap that ass up. Y'all want to beat that ass up. And it's true what they say. Somebody, from what I understand, her family did have to move again because of the show airing that black folks wanted to beat her ass. But it's like this: everybody, if you're gonna sit there and dog out Treasure, you should do the same with Danielle Bregoli and WoahhVicky because it's unfair that y'all will sit up here and only do it to Treasure. Y'all need to jump them. Y'all need to jump on Danielle Bregoli, and y'all damn sure need to jump on WoahhVicky because I'm getting sick and tired of only y'all want to sit there and jump on just black folks only. Y'all is no better than white folks. But this is Afro Joe 10 like a T. I'm Motorhooking is. Tell me what you think down in the comment section. Subscribe to my channels. Follow me on Tumblr. Follow me on Twitter. Follow my hit me up on my like page, my fan page, not my fan page, my Padawan page, and tell me what you think. Like I always say, man, if you ain't down with the Wookie, you a dick in the booty ass.